Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start our meeting in a short while. Just give us 1 minute. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Rational Customer Experience webinar today. My name is Sharon Oda. I'm Rational Chef with Sheffield, representing East Africa. So I'll just mention a few introduction of Sheffield. For those who knows Sheffield, Sheffield is the industry leader for commercial kitchen equipment, whereby we do laundry equipment, we do also cold room. We are also venturing into the new market in terms of new trends in hospitality, and our core business is into fabrication. So ladies and gentlemen, this is our third webinar that we are doing. And for today's webinar, it's about customer experience, which we did with our client called Naturelog. And also I'd like to take a preview of what we did with our last customer, that is the gaming cafe, and the experience they had in their kitchen using the Rationale. For the gaming cafe, we saw that they had been saving on few benefits while using the Rationale unit, coming from also space, the energy, quality of the food, and also the time factor. So you find out that with your Rationale unit, you'll be able to save all these. I don't want to go into details about this, but for today's, our focus is more so on mass production, which my colleague is going to introduce himself, will tell us more about Naturelog and the mass production of what they're doing. Welcome on board, my colleague, and introduce yourself.
Thank you very much, Chef Sharon. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chef Lamek Mukasa, Rational in Charge East Africa. And just to second what my colleague has mentioned previously, last time we were covering restaurant segment. And for this, we managed to cover gaming restaurant in Westlands, where we were able to showcase rational intelligence in terms of assisting restaurant kitchens. But for today's segment, we are going to cover more or less on mass production. And before we get into that, I would like just to give you a quick introduction to the star of the show today. I call her Rational iCombi Pro. So a quick introduction. Rational is the most intelligent combi steamer within our market right now. And within a space of 1 meter square, you are able to do multiple applications inside this intelligent cooking equipment. For example, you can do roasting, you can do baking, you can do pan frying, you can do grilling, and also you can do steaming likewise. And for today's segment, we are going to showcase the three intelligence of Rational iCombi Pro. We're going to see from intelligent efficiency, we're going to see from intelligent productivity, and the last one, intelligent flexibility. And for this, we are going to put Rational iCombi Pro to the test at Naturelog's production kitchen, where we are going to see how Rational is going to address the mass production of steamed items. And for this, I'd just like to take you through, ladies and gentlemen, what we did at Naturelog. Allow me, please, to share with you the video of today's webinar. Ladies and gentlemen, please confirm if you can see my video.
Welcome to our rational customer experience. Last time we focused on rational intelligence in existing restaurant kitchens. We also saw how BioBox has enjoyed rational benefits. In today's segment, we are going to cover mass production. The biggest challenge Kenyan farmers have been facing has been the preservation of the excessive supply of farm produce. Our client focus for today is NatureLog. NatureLog has been able to address this challenge by transforming the excessive supply of farm produce into healthy, nutritious, and ready available food by using rationing. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we explore how rational is assisting in mass production.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to enter NatureLog production area, and it is the prerogative that I have to, put on my protection boots because of the hygiene. Officially, we are inside NatureLog production house, and we want to see how Rational is assisting production manager Miss Nancy Mwangi in terms of doing their large productions. And today they are actually doing green grams and dengu. They're about to put the first batch. So kindly join me, ladies and gentlemen, as we see how they're going to do the large productions of green grams inside the Rational iCombi Pro.
How are you doing?
Good.
Pleasure seeing you, Miss Nancy.
Pleasure having you here.
I hope I'm not late for your production.
No, fine. Welcome to my production kitchen.
Thank you very much, Miss Mwangi. No, it's been almost 3 months since we installed Rational. And we decided to pay you a visit and see how Rational is helping you in terms of production.
Sure.
So, could you take us through what are you doing, Miss Nancy?
Right now we have just started the production.
Yes.
Actually, the first batch of the dengu have already started. The feed is 50 kg dengu.
You've already done 50 kg.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have already started. It's going on.
Can we actually see what you're doing?
Yeah, sure.
You've mentioned 150 kgs, right?
Yeah.
So traditionally, how long will this 150 kgs take?
It will take close to 2 hours. But right now, thank you to the Rational iCombi Pro, we are using at least 40 to 45 minutes we are done.
40 to 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Is Rational now making the production more flexible for you?
Yeah, it is. Actually, it has been interesting and very efficient period. Our production targets have been met.
Wow.
And we're actually enjoying the iCombi Pro. Traditionally, as I have said, we could use like the 2 hours, a lot of pans, maybe sufurias, so it would take a lot of space and maybe a lot of energy, definitely. But right now, thank you to the Rational, everything is done in one compartment.
So you're saving on energy, huh?
Yeah, I'm saving a lot of gas, definitely, energy and time also. It is even giving my staff some other time because once you put in everything, there is no need of controlling everything now is done. You just wait for the alarm, so my staffs are able to even continue with the preparation of other ingredients.
I believe you're going to do your next batch, which is your tomatoes over here.
Sure.
So kindly show the audience how Rational is doing the tomatoes.
It's just very simple. I mean, you just come to the menu,
Yes.
then you touch the steamed tomatoes, then you're good to go.
So-
Everything is set.
You've already saved your tomatoes already.
Everything is saved there. So, I mean, the recipe is already there fixed, so you just press and you're good to go.
attention even on delicate products like tomatoes.
Yeah, sure.
Because traditionally, if you do this, the color of the tomatoes and the nutrients would remain on the water.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're cooking in a sufuria, right?
Now everything is contained there. Nothing is going into waste.
Nothing is going to waste, huh?
Yeah, sure.
So this is the quality and the consistency that you're getting.
Exactly, and that is exactly what we want. So, I mean, why not to go with the rational?
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah,
Now you're about to put onions for sauteing, huh?
sure.
So not only is rational steaming, but also is doing sauteing of your
She's
onions.
doing the sauteing of the onion. Like now I'm doing 32 kgs of the onion.
32 kgs of the
All
onions.
it ago.
I can imagine traditionally this would be very hectic for you, Miss Nancy. Huh?
You are using sufurias of which the consistency was an issue. And I mean, it is hectic because it's cumbersome, you need a lot of energy, but with coffee, steamer, you're good.
So with rational, all these processes is made very much easy, right?
It is made very much easy. And I mean, the whole thing is we are enjoying.
So apart from, let's say, the cumbersome, like how was the quality of the onions previously in traditional methods?
Traditionally, you can't get it, like the consistent is not there. Because you do it this way, different sufurias, the quality of the sufurias, of course, is different. But with this one, Monday to Monday, I know I'm good. Everything is same. Because you just set and everything is done.
I can see you're also doing your ginger as well.
Yeah,
huh?
ginger and garlic, yeah.
You're doing your ginger and garlic
Yeah,
also. Huh?
which it does very, very well. And like in sufuria, I mean, in sufuria it could burn out and so, but in this one, it will be just like the way we exactly. I mean,
Same quality, huh?
Exactly.
How long would it take traditionally to prepare this?
It will take around 45 minutes to 1 hour. It will depend. Because
45 to 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
But I can
right now
see
we are doing 20 minutes only, we are done.
20 minutes.
Yeah, we are
32
done.
kgs.
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's done?
Done. Just move this side because of the food.
Nice. They look very perfect, Miss Nancy.
Very perfect.
So traditionally,
Yeah.
you'd have to be doing a lot of monitoring, right?
Yeah, a lot of monitoring. But right now, I mean, I'm just comfortable wherever I am doing some other work, just waiting for the buzz.
That means right now your work is more flexible, huh?
It is very flexible.
And I can see the coloration, all of them look the same.
All of them look the same.
This is the quality now we're talking about with rational, huh? Can you just please show us how the onions look like for our customers to see? Ladies and gentlemen, let's all have a look. This is the quality that we're talking about with iCombi Pro. Every rack is the same. All onions look the same on every single rack. And also you can see from our ginger as well, huh? Today we have been able to cover actually 4 things. We have been able to see the dengu, 50 kgs.
Sure.
We have been able to see the tomatoes, which was almost 35 kgs.
Yeah.
Now I have also seen how Rational is doing sauteing of the onions and the ginger and the garlic, huh?
So I'll be doing another batch now again.
You'll be doing another batch as well, huh?
It is, I mean, it is using the less time, so why not? Can even do the 3 times in a day.
So 3 times in a day you're able to do the same
the
thing.
shifts, I'm able to do all this.
Which is very important for you.
Very important.
And I can see now food is being produced in a more hygienic way.
More hygienic ways because there is no like in sufurias the way you need to keep on stirring and so. So this one hygienically it's super.
Can you please explain to the audience what you're going to do next? We have seen the sauteing of the onions.
Yeah.
You have seen the dengus you have already boiled.
Yeah.
You have seen the garlic and the ginger have been sauteed.
Yeah.
And the tomatoes as well have been boiled.
Yeah.
So what are you doing next?
So next we're going to blend them together just to make now the whole paste. Of which now after having the paste you add the dengu, you stir them together, then you're good to go for the plating. So you start by blending the tomatoes, then you add the onions, and later there are other vegetables that we add like carrots and dania, of which you don't need to steam them. So after that the paste now is ready, you have to add now the dengu, then you stir.
So in a nutshell, you're actually creating a stew, huh?
Yeah, I'm creating
Dengu stew, huh?
Dengu stew.
You know, initially when we were starting the film, we mentioned that you're creating
healthy, nutritious, and readily available meals, huh?
Sure.
Not a problem. So I'll be looking forward to have a taste of your stew.
Sure, why not?
Not a problem. So kindly send me over to Sheffield, huh?
All right.
Let's have a discussion concerning Sheffield.
Sure.
And the discussion is based on the service that Sheffield is providing. How would you rate the services of Sheffield?
Sheffield have been of much help in our production because they are efficient. They are prompt whenever we have a breakdown or whenever we call them, they respond immediately. And we cannot complain of anything. Their services are awesome.
So now in terms of, I assume, like recently you had an issue with your rational.
Yeah.
And how was the response of Sheffield on
It
this?
was prompt, like immediately. It didn't take long. Immediately we reported, they reported immediately.
So this is now the efficiency that we're talking about?
Yeah, they are very efficient and they'll even give more than you even require. They'll give you that what to do even next time in case of a breakdown. So, we are enjoying their services.
You're enjoying their services, huh?
Sure. They are understanding during this time, the hard times of the COVID. They are not hard on us. They are so good. They are not harassing us but we are enjoying.
So you're enjoying the flexible payment terms of Sheffield,
enjoying,
huh?
Sure.
Thank you very much, Ms. Nancy.
Thank you, Ramek.
I'm hoping to see you soon in our training center.
Definitely.
Yes, I'm actually hosting an academy for your chefs as well.
Okay.
Yes,
sure,
so I hope
why not?
Yes, I hope you'll get a rational certificate as well.
I will. I'm looking forward to that.
No problem at all.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those who have been able to see the video and for those who have been late also seeing the video, I'd like a quick roundup on whatever we have seen. And who else better than my colleague Chef Sharon? He's very proficient in terms of seeing all this. Chef Sharon, over to you.
Thank you, Lamek. I think he had a very insightful story about nature, and that was quite impressive. To my audience, I know some of you you don't own the rational. That's like when I was in the hotel industry before I joined Sheffield. And I would like you just to make us understand what else can rational do more than the steaming that we've seen on the video.
So like I've mentioned previously, as we were beginning, that not only is rational a combi steamer, just steaming only, but you can do various types of dishes. For example, under roasting, I can roast my chicken with rational. I can roast my pork belly, which I do love pork, by the way, chef. I can also do my baking. I can do my croissants. I can do my normal breads in terms of baking. And in terms of doing stews as well, I can do large batches of stew inside rational. Stews, from things like chicken curry, beef stew, all that can be done inside rational. Not only that, Chef Sharon, but also I am able to do simple cooking applications like grilling. So for example, if I'm having my a la carte session inside the restaurant where I require to grill my fish, to grill my chicken, to grill my burger, I can do all this simultaneously. But Chef, I would just like to play a quick introduction video of rational so that our audience can be able to understand this functionality of rational. Is that okay?
Please. Hello to our audience. Are you able to view our video from this side?
Yes, we are.
No problem. You are able to see. Okay, sorry for that, guys. I'll quickly replay again the video. Allow me.
Let's drop the baseline. Let's drop the baseline.
Wow, well, that was a very nice video presentation. Chef, I would like you just to tell us, in a kitchen, we normally have the assistant, and like an executive, you've got sous chefs and like a chef de partie on the line. I've just seen some few videos related. Can you explain to our audience what does that assist in rational?
Repeat again, Chef.
I'm saying I've seen that rational, you've shown us some different assistance that is different parameters that you can use your rational. Can you just explain this to our audience? How does it help? Because I know in a kitchen, someone has an assistant like a sous chef, chef de partie, and all that. From your video that you just played to our audience and us, could you just give a summary of it?
Yes, thank you very much, Chef. To our audience, we have all been able to see the 4 assistants, like how my colleague Chef Sharon has said. Inside the kitchen, we normally have different assistants. For example, we have a chef de partie, we have a line cook, we have a chef de cuisine. For this, we have, of course, the first assistant. I call him the intelligent climate manager. So for this one, he intelligently manages the climate inside our rational oven. By this, I mean in terms of consistency and quality. Then we have, of course, the assistant for cleaning, the one that you have seen. So this one normally assists in terms of ensuring that rational unit is cleaned often after finishing. And also we have the intelligent mixed loading, the one who will assist you for doing your a la carte, different foods at the same time. And we have the one, the last one, who is assisting you in terms of doing individual dishes to ensure that you receive consistent and quality product, Chef.
Having talked of consistency to my audience, I think we might be having the bakers on board. And I would like you just to emphasize on energy and about consistency of the products that Rational will give them or will be able to get the products.
Thank you very much, Chef Sharon. With regards to bakers, the best thing about Rational is the flow, the air, the humidity, and the temperature inside the oven is evenly distributed on every rack. This means that if you're doing, let's say, 50 batches of croissant, the results will be the same from the first rack to the last rack. Traditionally, if you do it with a convectional oven, what will happen? You'd have to change all the time because you get the croissants on the last one, they are done. The first one is not done. So you'd have to do monitoring and checking. With Rational, all of this is limited, Chef. You are only getting a buzz when all your products are set, Chef.
To my audience also, I would like also to clarify, you mentioned, or the lady mentioned from the video about the service partner, and I would like also to get it directly from how would Rational help in terms of service, whoever is using it here back in Kenya or across the country? How will that happen?
So a quick one, Chef Sharon. Rational Germany, of course, as the manufacturer of the product. So what we normally offer in terms of servicing would be spare parts. That one we guarantee. We're having spare parts locally here, and we're also having a 2-year warranty in terms of the unit. The unit comes with a 2-year warranty. Also, we are having, in terms of services, availability of technicians locally here. So in case a unit has an issue or breakdown, you're getting this service. Also, last but not least, we are having availability of Rational brand ambassador, myself and Chef Sharon, who will do training and who will do also, of course, assist you in terms of implementing your menu as well.
Thank you to our audience. I think Chef has just explained it exactly how it should happen. And also, Chef, from the video, I don't know if my audience could see, I saw a lady using a phone and all that. Could you just again explain to our audience and myself, what is that all about and how is Rational connected to the phone and also the internet per se?
Thank you very much, Chef Sharon. For those who have been able to see the video, it showcases one thing. We have an application with Rational called Connected Cooking. This is where we connect with our users. And with Connected Cooking, you are having the availability of locally remote controlling your unit. In case, for example, you are a chef, I'll give a good example of the Turtle Beach Club chef. In case you are at home and you require to see what the unit is doing inside your kitchen, you can be able to access it via your phone. Also, you can also be able to get assistance in terms of service. Once you connect the unit with also your service provider, who is Sheffield, you'll be able to be assisted locally as well. And our technicians on board will be able to see what the unit is doing and what the challenges are. Last but not least, you can also download recipes from all over the world. If you're doing Indonesian, if you're doing Indian, if you're doing Malaysian, if you're doing Kenyan, yes, you'll be able to download this and use it on your unit.
Oh, thank you. So for our friends back in Mombasa and here in Nairobi, you mean you can sort them seated over here to program their menu and all that? That's what you're trying to do?
Yes, Chef Sharon.
Okay, thank you. To my audience, we'll only just take some few questions. Kindly just send it in a message form so that we can respond to you, so that we can also hear from your side. Other than that, Chef, anything else in terms of sizes? Can you explain to our audience so that they have different sizes? Like I've seen what you've seen at Nature Love, the big one. What if a small room hotel? What is the different sizes that you can get on the market?
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We are having 4 different sizes. We are having our baby unit, we call the XS, is a 6 tray, 2/3 GN. Then we are having our next unit called 61. That means it's a 6 tray that is using 1/1 GN. Then we are having our 10-pan unit, which is also using 1/1 GN. And also we are having our 20 tray unit using 1/1. But in both cases, for 10 tray, 20 tray, and 6 tray, we also have a double size as well, which can use 2 1/1 GNs as well.
Thank you, Chef. To our audience, we have right unit that is right for the size of your establishment. So we will give you the right size depending on the number of bed capacity and also the production that you're gonna have in your kitchen. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we will take a few questions because our time is up, and we close it up there. If Chef has a summary, and give us a summary, general closure on this.
Yes, so in terms of just adding what my colleague here said, we are having our mailbox where our Sheffield Customer Relation Manager, Ms. Anno Jode, is taking in your question. Just write in a message, write a chat, and we'll get to respond to you. And kindly visit our showroom alongside Mombasa Road, Old Mombasa Road. And we'd like to see you in person, and also we'd like to hear about your kitchen. And we'd like also for you to see how Rational is functioning. Most importantly, you can come here and see live action of Rational cooking. Over to you, Chef Sharon.
Once again, I've been your host, Chef Sharon Oda. Thank you very much for being part of this webinar today. Thanks for the entire team, and also thanks to everyone who turned on. And we're looking forward to meet you in person or when we do another webinar. Thank you for your time and have a blessed day.
Yes, also on my side as well, I'd like to thank you guys for attending today's webinar. And I'd like to also tell you not to miss, we are actually having our next webinar on the 18th of August, where I will be showcasing, together with my colleague Sharon, Rational is all you need in terms of in every kitchen. If you're having a cloud kitchen, if you're having no space at all, we are going to showcase how can you provide food with less amount of space. Also from my side, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say a big thank you and have a blessed day. And I'll also be checking your emails, and my colleague, Ms. Anno Jode, will share our contacts, both our email address, and I'd like to hear from you. Thank you very much.